Who cares? None of this matters. Who cares? Who cares?
Doesn't matter, dude.
Who cares? All right.
It's George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. Yeah, tell your friends, tell your grandma. It's time for George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. It's the most important pod in the world.
That's a new one. Welcome to George and Brendan's Real Big Time Pod. Normally I ask the guest to give me a genre of music, but I thought you would enjoy that one for some reason.
I kind of didn't, but did at the same time. It's not my
Yeah,
style.
exactly.
It's Limp Bizkit. That's
Yeah, it's kind of Limp Bizkit.
Bizkit.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit adjacent for sure.
You want to know? I'm a listener and a fan, and I was like kind of excited to be like, dude, my favorite band is the Strokes. I want to hear some AI Strokes, and it's great.
You know what it is? I totally just forgot.
That's
I'll do.
totally
You know what?
fine.
I'll do it for the next one, and then the other next person can do it for the next one.
I'm
I
not
think that's a
offended
better
at
one.
all that you think my favorite artist is Limp Bizkit.
No, I literally did like last minute. I was doing every possible thing, and that one's the only one that sounded kind of fun. But yeah, man, Sean O'Shaughnessy is our guest this week.
Hell
How you doing,
yeah.
Sean? Thanks for coming, man.
Fantastic. Thank you. guys for having me.
Real late, but it was there. So Sean, you're a comic in the Philly area.
Mm-hmm.
How long you been doing comedy for, man?
In Philly for 5 years, but I started when I was 17.
Really?
First
Where
opened
you
like
where you
17.
where are you from originally?
Queens, New York.
Oh shit! I didn't.
New York comic to
Why don't-
Philly. He kind of
I
did
have
the
all these.
opposite
I
thing.
have all these.
I get made fun of
assumptions.
about that a lot by like my peers that don't know comedy. They're just like, yeah, what's next, Milwaukee? Keep downgrading.
Yeah, they're having a festival, dog. It's sick. So you moved to Philly? What? How long ago?
20 right before the pandemic.
Oh, okay,
2020.
cool.
Yeah.
For comedy or for other reasons?
Comedy, a big part of it. Also, just like my dad's closer than New York City, so I would like do back and forth. So it was closer for that. Cheaper. I could work less and do more comedy. Like an amalgam of reasons, but I would say mostly comedy.
Yeah, because you bartend, you
Mhm.
know, and you're in LBI, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So is that like mostly in the summer, and then you can kind of focus on comedy in the winter? Is that like what you?
Wait, you
kinda
bartended
do?
at LBI?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a kind of a commute, right?
It's an hour and a half with no traffic.
Yeah.
Like I do it at night. I usually drive at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At like how many days a week?
Typically Friday, Saturday, 2 days a week.
Oh, okay. So that's not
Yeah.
terrible.
Yes.
Damn, you only work 2 days a week?
Yeah.
How do you like that?
Come see my apartment. It's not paradise. That's what people
It's
always
fine,
say.
dude.
Yeah, but do you have student loans?
No, I'm stupid.
Yeah, no, but
I failed
I have
community
student
college. How
loans.
much?
I'm
How
stupid,
much?
dude. I have like 22 now.
22 grand?
Yeah.
They're not forgiving that?
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. Look at all this equipment.
Yeah.
I'm putting.
I don't forgive you either. I want you to raise the interest rates. Honestly, I mean, fuck you. Ask your dad for forgiveness, dude. I'm not paying that
Why would
shit.
they forgive me? Why do you think they forgive me for my loans? Did they forgive people?
I remember Big Joe was talking about that.
No,
That's
they-
every
no,
time
they
he wants,
stopped it.
every
They
time a
stopped it.
politician wants to drum up the youth, they're like, guys, no debt anymore.
No doubt. Yeah. We'll get rid of the roads.
Yeah, exactly.
Never mind.
I mean, and the problem is too. I like put them off for a long time because I didn't have the money to pay them for a long time. So all this interest accrued on it, which was the big deal. And now that I can afford to pay them, it's like, okay, I'm paying them, but I have to pay all that shit from the past, which is fucking annoying.
What's your degree in?
Huh?
What's your degree in?
Film.
I mean,
Alright, so you're
he
doing
did it.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
doing
that's
that.
his job.
That's my job. That's what I do for a living too.
So it's worth it. Though.
But it took a while to get there. You know what I mean? I was working service jobs and like fucking random office jobs for a while before I could find something. And not a lot of people do it.
Really?
I'm very lucky.
What do you mean, like that? Go to school for that? Very few probably actually.
Well, and
pursue
I think just like in general, like a lot of people don't go and do, you know what I mean? Like, I have a marketing degree, but like I don't really do that, not me
Me
specifically,
too.
but other. Yeah, like what did you go to school for?
Marketing. Yeah. That was
You have a
it.
marketing degree?
Yeah.
And what do you do now?
Don't do that.
Don't
I
do that.
admin shit.
Yeah.
Really? Because you look like such a John Hamm to me. I thought you had like
That's what I was saying, dude.
You just had a mad
Every-
lifestyle.
When he comes in with a suit, dude, smoking a cigarette, I'm just like, oh my God, it's Juan Ramon.
Brendan's like, actually, I do beat my girlfriend, so I'm pretty much John Hamm. I'm drunk all the time.
That's like the third beating your girlfriend joke you made.
Right, we're in 4K. My bad.
Yeah, 4K.
Lori, I'm sorry. I don't hit my girlfriend. You can ask. I have a video of her saying it. So I keep it for situations.
Video of her saying it.
I keep it for
Just in
situations like
case.
this. Yeah.
Oh man, I love how now with like I don't know if you watch any true crime stuff, but like now with newer crimes, we're getting a lot of good footage of like the person's Like I was a wedding videographer, so there's a very good chance that sometime in the future, my footage from that wedding gets used in a crime documentary. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because
like,
it's all really good footage. It looks super cinematic. Like videography has gotten so cheap that a lot of people can afford it.
My question is, are you saying that somebody at the wedding is a murderer, or they're going to use it as B-roll for like
when a couple murders
Yeah, when a
each
couple
other.
murders each other, they could use it as B-roll. I mean, statistically, one of the couples that I shot over 100 weddings. You're not
Oh,
telling
right,
me,
yes.
You're not
Somebody
telling
at
me.
that wedding,
You're
yeah.
not telling me one of those people is a murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hundreds, thousands
and
of
they
people,
always
yeah.
show it. They always show like the
It's
look
always,
at them.
yeah, look at
you
this.
know,
They were so happy.
Yeah.
What happened?
courtesy of
Marriage
of
is what
George
happened.
Mills.
Yeah. As long as I get a credit, dude, I'm happy with it. I want to be in a murder documentary.
That's sick
so
if they plug this podcast and then Netflix murder doc.
Yeah, I mean, how many comics we done? 11, so probably at this point.
Yeah, one of them
Oh.
statistically.
Dude, the statistics are a little different for that, dude.
At least one of them knows a person who's killed somebody. You know someone's killed
I
somebody?
can't, honestly, dude, I'm going to be in a Netflix murder doc. I'm not joking, and I can't even talk about
That's
it.
fine.
Really?
We can just that. We can even just talk about
I can't,
the
dude.
the concept. You know what I mean?
All right, clap back in.
That's what I said.
I just told him who killed JFK. Yeah, you're welcome.
I can't believe Bernie Sanders would do something like that.
Yeah,
That's crazy,
it's a
dude.
facade, dude.
I do love the like spreading conspiracy theories that Bernie Sanders is an assassin throughout time. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, dude, he's just spreading communism
I think
and
he's a
socialism,
vampire, dude.
He's just
Anti-Semitism is hot right now. It's so hot right now. Dude.
Is Bernie Sanders Jewish?
yeah. Is he Jewish?
I don't know. I never heard him talk about it.
Yeah, he's very Jewish.
I mean, I don't like he looks and sounds Jewish, but like I've never, you know. Anyway, we can move on. Are you?
You went to college, dude.
What, just because his last name is Sanders?
And the way
I mean,
he
Sanders isn't
speaks,
Jewish.
Yeah,
last name.
I don't know.
and the way he looks. I mean, there's a lot
I'm
of.
trying to like not say racist things right now.
Oh, my bad. Then you should get a new guest.
No, I mean me in defense of why I didn't think he was Jewish. He's not a little money.
Wait, Barack Obama is black?
That was new to me. That was new to me. This went so far off topic. We were talking about murder documentaries. Where were we going? Oh yeah. We can't talk about it.
My
we just
bad,
finished
my
it.
bad. But you're my friends. I was itching to say.
You just gotta tell somebody.
Yeah, no, dude, it's fucking.
Have you ever like been involved in like a jury duty type of situation?
Never. Every time I get the notice,
You just throw it
rip
out?
Rip it
I don't think
from-
you
You
can
know
do
what?
that.
I've done it my whole life.
You know what's crazy? Because I've never gotten one, but I don't think it's because I haven't gotten one. I think it's just like I used to live with my parents for a long time, and they just used to like straight up lose my mail. So I think they like kept sending me notices, and eventually they stopped sending me notices because I wouldn't respond to them.
Yeah,
But they like I'm pretty sure growing up they would tell me like you're gonna go to jail, and like I don't know, I don't have a warrant out for my arrest.
They
Come get
send
me.
me letters like you're gonna go to jail, Sean. You're gonna go to jail.
Maybe
I'm
they're just
"Yeah,
like we don't
right."
want this brown guy on our
Stop,
jury.
dude.
Yeah,
Filing cabinet, garbage can, filing cabinet. See you
That's
later.
also a good point for you. Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
like, we don't want this guy. We don't.
Look at this fucking libtard.
we don't need,
Yeah, dude.
we don't need a liberal
I don't,
Mexican
I don't
on the.
think this guy
You're on a
believes in
different
crime.
list. It's a
Yeah, I'm on
higher
the-
priority
yeah,
at the moment.
No, dude, I'm skirting by, dude, just from the name alone.
yeah,
George Mills.
Yeah, dude.
That's a great point.
Yeah, no one. Yeah. The only thing is that on my passport it says country of origin Mexico. I gotta find a way to Photoshop that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm an American citizen, but I was born in Mexico. Like
That's
my dad's a white man. My dad's a American
Is that
citizen.
on every? Was it a naturalized citizen? Is that on everybody's where their country of origin?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
They rat on you, dude.
It's kind of funny that they're like, you're American, but not really.
Not really, not really, but not really, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you know how like if you have like a kid abroad, if you're like a soldier, that kid's a citizen. It was like something like that, but my
Even
dad
if
wasn't a
you're-
soldier.
Even if you're stationed over there,
Yeah.
you have the kid over there.
He's
come,
American.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know that
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
Yeah. You usually get
Which
dual
makes-
citizenship.
what'd you
too.
say?
You can usually get dual citizenship.
You can. I can go to the consulate right now and get dual citizenship. It's nice, but
Yeah, I wouldn't do that right now.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point I might have to though. That's the thing. I might have to reclaim my citizenship and be Mexican again.
That's a great point. I would hope on your Mexican passport they were like
country
hung out
origin.
in America a lot. Kind of doesn't love us that much.
It's like a accent. He's not. He's a gringo. Dude.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like gringo question mark.
Action figure collection.
Too many action figures to be brown. No, that's, dude. There's autistic people in Mexico. That's everywhere.
Yeah.
Sick.
Mexico City is a big city, dude.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, people like when I first moved to America, they're like, "Oh, you lived in a hut." I'm like, "No, I lived in an apartment, just like you."
Oh, you hang out with my dad? That's cool. You called him today? That's weird.
Oh, your dad is my cousin, actually, because that was my cousin that said that. My American cousin. Yeah.
Dude, we're amigos over here, dude. The three amigos. Mi familia.
We should have gotten Modelo or something, dude. What are you doing?
No, I got highlights. I was like, well, I think Sean was one of the first people where I started drinking High Lifes because you drank High Lifes a bunch, and I was like,
I think that's
Is
the
that-
best beer they have at
I'm like,
Friendly.
that makes
is
sense,
High Life, right?
Yeah,
They don't have many choices at Friendly.
because
No draft beer, which is a
I mean, that's
cool
not
thing.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I
Yeah.
love that.
But they don't have like I don't think you can get an IPA.
They have a
at Friendly.
Sierra. If you order a Sierra Nevada, they roll their eyes at you. But they have it. It's they like
This
if
guy
you
likes
walked
his
in that
beer,
shirt, they're
yeah.
like, "Let me
I
guess,
already
Sierra Nevada."
yeah.
That's why. Yeah, I'm just like High Life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to make
no.
my voice real deep. I don't even. This shirt I'm wearing it because my cousin died. It's a memorial.
Yeah, he was in Menudo.
These guys know. Anyways, go Birds.
Yeah, dude.
So I made you start drinking High Life.
I think so, yeah, because that's all you would bring to
Friendly,
friendly.
yeah.
And then for the shows, like that's all we would. I mean, we still do that. We still
Yeah.
we still drink High Lifes during the shows. And then I was like, I started drinking because I'm like, oh, they're cheap, they're good. Because before that, I would be like, my dad is a very big, he's a beer guy. You know what I mean? He's like, you got this lager and this is made, and it's
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, he's a big brewery guy. And I worked at a brewery, and but then you drink that shit for so long, you're like, who cares? You know, I'm just fucking.
It's like eating a loaf of bread every time you have a beer. It's
I just
Yeah.
like it because it's stronger.
which I respect.
Yeah. If I was like, if we're gonna get drunk, let's get drunk. What are
Right.
we doing? You know
Yeah,
what
I mean the IPA, sure, but like I don't know. I was just like, and a good lager's fine, but like if I'm going to a bar to just like hang out, I'm like, I'm just gonna get a High Life. I don't need to know like what special beer is on tap. Like just give me a fucking High Life, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
just look at the number, like 6, 7, 8%, perfect.
Dude, I think draft beer is disgusting because I just worked at a bar my whole life.
They don't clean.
they
Those
don't
taps.
clean those lines, dude.
Almost, my bar is really good, and I still don't even drink draft beer.
Yeah,
just because it's just like, I know every place does not.
I go to
clean it.
PBC and I'm convinced there's mold in their fucking lines.
Probably,
because like
yeah.
their beer tastes like dog shit from draft, which is kind of weird because it's like from the source.
Dude, that's every fucking brewery, dude.
Yeah, we used to clean the lines too, but it still didn't.
Right, it's
It's like
wet
that.
and
Yeah.
it's literally a
It's just
mold.
mold, right?
It's
It's a
where
mold
mold
factory.
is. Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, beer is mold, right? Yeast is mold.
No, used to his own.
I went to college
Yeah,
for video.
yeah.
It's his own thing. I don't think it's malt, but yeah, I don't know. So I started drinking High Lifes, when I started doing comedy, and then from there I've just been downing them since.
If I could go back in time, knowing this information, I would have only brought wine coolers to Friendly Lives. Because I would much prefer you to be a wine cooler. Alcoholic. It would be
I
so
would
Smirnoff,
have, yeah.
Smirnoff Ice only, dude.
Barnles and James, like Burrow shows up at Fergie's with a blue mouth. And you're just like,
Goes home with a tummy ache.
he's like, dude, the fucking birds are on in London. Dude. I woke up early. I had a couple fucking Barnles and James this morning, dude.
I don't think I've ever had one of those.
They were the four. It's a for sure lady drink. They came in a
Okay.
4-pack. They had like a weird.
It's just like a sweet wine. Is it sparkly? Like
no,
bubbly? No,
I don't
okay.
think so. I would steal them from my mom.
So
My
it's
mom
like
had
alcoholic
them.
juice.
It's not super strong. It's a wine cooler. I don't
Yeah,
really know
yeah.
what a wine cooler is.
I gotta get down. Next time I go over there, I'll get a wine cooler.
Dude, I'll get you some next time we have a friend. I'm getting a
So
4-pack
funny.
of B
That'd
and
be so
J's for the
funny, yeah.
boys,
Yeah.
dude. And they're Barnles and James, so they're BJ's. Let's
Yeah,
go.
give
You
us some
want a couple
BJs.
BJ's or what?
Just for the boys, just put that
This
on
is
there.
for the boys with a Z.
Yeah, fucking Tara tries to grab it. No.
Get your alcoholic hands off our BJs. These are for the guys.
Speaking of Friendly Lounge, have you guys ever found a person hiding at Friendly Lounge? I feel like there's a lot of nooks and crannies where someone could just hide.
No, but there are people that sleep occasionally up. Like like the bartenders are cool, and if you're a local and you're like tuned up,
Oh, okay.
they'll just be like, "Yo, go take a nap." So I've walked in on just hammered dudes upstairs sleeping.
Well, this week's news story relates to that. You guys ready for this week's news story?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Stop the press. Real big time news bringing you the best. Big headlines. The stories are grand. But mostly weird stuff from Florida, man. Real big time news.
You like that?
I do. Is that Muddy Waters? Is that how you that's how you find it?
Well, it's just, I don't know. I keep having this conversation where I don't think music's real art because AI can do it so good. You know what I mean? We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, don't. That pisses me off. Let's switch.
I try to make AI make everything, and it can't make anything besides music. I'm just jealous because I can't play an instrument. I really want to. Anyway, what if that scratching sound you heard in the middle of the night was not a raccoon in the attic, but a person? What if the strange light flickering under your door was not faulty wiring, but a new uninvited roommate? That is the reality of a recent case coming out of Oregon, and it's a chilling reminder that frogging. Have you guys heard about frogging?
No.
That's the act of secretly sleeping inside someone else's home. Yeah. It's not an urban legend. It's a very real thing, and it has happened far more often than you would like to think. This story begins in Happy Valley, Oregon, where in a condominium, a resident noticed something strange. There was an odd noise coming from under the floor, and one of the neighbors saw a man slip around back of the building and duck into the crawl space. When deputies arrived, they found the access door damaged, locked from the inside, and a faint light leaking out from within. Once they forced their way in, they discovered what can only be described as a makeshift studio apartment beneath the building. Inside was a bed, lighting fixtures, chargers, a television, and other electronics, all powered off the building's electricity. The intruder had done more than just hide. He had furnished the space. Authorities identified him as a 40-year-old man named Benjamin Bucker. Along the domestic setup, they also found a pipe testing positive for methamphetamine. Bucker was arrested on burglary charges and unlawful drug possession. His bail was set to $75,000, which is insane for a meth addict, I think. This case drew immediate attention because of just how elaborate the hidden setup was. It was just not a one-night crash. He had gone there for many, many months. The Oregon case is recent, but not the first time. People have discovered strangers living beyond the drywall. The term frogging comes from the word frog, with the idea that intruder hops from one place to place like a frog leaping.
I've never heard the term.
You never heard frogging?
Yeah,
That's
I've
actually
heard
the first time I've heard it.
squatting, but never heard
I think
frogging.
The thing is, they call it frogging because you don't stay in one place for too long. You kind of hop around.
Yeah.
And then also frogging, people are living there, which is the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not just like.
Is this like an enthusiast thing, like geocaching, or is it like meth head homeless
I
guys?
think, well, the thing is, so we'll get into it, but like there's many cases of it happening, and it's not always just like drug addicts. Yeah. So let's see here. One of the most notorious examples goes back to Massachusetts in the 1980s with a case of Daniel LaPlante. Obsessed with a teenage girl, LaPlante snuck into her home and took up residence in the wall and crawl spaces.
Nice.
For weeks, he moved through the hidden cavities, listening and watching. The family thought the house was haunted. They heard knocks, saw things move, and discovered writing on the walls.
Is this real?
Yeah, this is real. Yeah. The haunting turned out to be a living, breathing intruder that had burrowed deep under their private lives. LaPlante's story does not stop there. His obsession escalated to kidnapping and murder.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like, why does this ghost keep stealing my daughter's underwear? This pedophile ghost.
Damn, that is a rough ghost. I'd rather
Fucking pervert.
I'd rather a real ghost than
Than a Frogger? Are you kidding me? This is a creepy one. So then there's also Stanley Carter, the so-called stranger in the attic. In 2008 in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Carter quietly slipped into the attic space of a duplex and lived there for days. While the family was downstairs celebrating Christmas, he was creeping through the crawl spaces, stealing food and wearing their clothes. Police eventually found him with a notebook called Stanley's Christmas List, cataloging all the things he had taken. The bizarre mix of burglary and invisible cohabitation made headlines across the country.
Honestly, it sounds like something Jake Lipinski would just do for fun.
How long can I get away with living in someone's
I
house?
could see him doing that. I absolutely. It's funny that you say I could see him like what? What? Dude,
What?
I put a
It was just
Nintendo.
fucking-
I put a Nintendo in a teenage girl's attic. What's the matter with that?
This one's next one, and I kind of respect this one. Frogging does not always lead to violence. Sometimes it is unsettling because of its sheer audacity. Take the case of Dolly Osterich. In the early 1900s, she carried on an affair with her lover for more than a decade. And to keep it secret from her husband, she had him live in the attic. Whenever the couple moved houses, the lover moved too, transferring from one attic to the next. For years, they lived that way, entirely in the shadows. An attic phantom sustained by Dolly's covert visits.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Imagine
That
if
is.
your girlfriend had the person that were cheating on you living in the house, dude.
Dude, that is an
Dude.
Anne Frank sex fantasy. Dude, my Anne Frank bed, dude. That's kind of sick. Honestly, dude. George, honestly, dude, I'm thinking about getting an attic girlfriend.
Babe, this is my fetish. You just have to live up here.
Yeah,
And you have to pretend I have another girlfriend that lives in my real
oh
apartment.
my God, my girlfriend is fucking the Christmas decorations again, dude. Fuck, I saw a light bulb in her pussy, dude. Damn,
I'm
dude.
so into Anne Franking.
That is crazy.
Frogging, aka and franking, depending on the context. Yeah.
Moving house to house, though, to follow this person's also.
That's
it.
wild, dude.
Like, how do you not
Notice?
Yeah, it's like, honey, I'm gonna get something from the. She's like, no, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the Christmas decoration. No,
Did
no,
you-
it's
They know. You got it.
He-
You have-
oh,
you
he
have-
had to
what do
have
you, you
known,
think he had like a
dude.
cuck thing?
Probably.
He was,
Dude, I
yeah,
know
he made a
lot.
hole.
Dude, you know how many girls I know that like their boyfriend, they know their boyfriends are cheating on them. They're like, I gotta catch him in the act, you know? And I'm afraid of attics. He's like married a girl that's like, I don't like the crawl space. I don't like crawl spaces. I don't like attics. I'm afraid of. I have an irrational
dude.
fear of mice,
Really?
dude. Terrified of mice.
Does that include rats?
All kinds of
Yeah, all
like,
kind of rodents.
Yeah, like that.
What about a
Really?
ferret?
I don't like them.
Yeah.
Like if
wouldn't-
you
you'd be-
had one in here,
you'd be like, get it out of here.
I
Yeah.
would be, dude. I would diva out. I'd be like, "Okay,
Good thing I
get
have it in
your-
the cabinet. No, I'm just
Okay,
kidding. I don't have a
thank you.
ferret. I won't fuck with you like that. We just
I would
have two
smell
cats
it,
and a
dude.
dog. Yeah, they're smelly.
Yeah, those people that have rodents in their house are sickos.
Yeah, like a gerbil. No.
No,
Hamster, gross?
No, gross.
What about a rabbit?
Gross.
Yeah,
Rabbit's gross. A rabbit's gross?
Yeah, dude.
Rabbits
They have
are cute.
red eyes.
Not all of them.
Enough
Albino
of-
rabbits.
Dude, oh yeah, an albino. Yeah,
Albino
yeah.
rabbit.
Yeah, where are you gonna get that?
I had an albino ferret growing up. I'm not even joking. He's white, had red eyes.
I think that's fucked up, dude. Dude, I just don't think. I think that's fucked up.
Obviously,
Look
you're
at me,
not.
dude. Look at my shirt. You don't think I had a ferret?
I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say.
So you're not friends with any magicians? No comedy magicians?
No, dude. When I was bartending when I was younger in New York, there was this guy. It was like a slow bar, and this guy would come in all the time, and he was a magician. He was really good,
Yeah.
and it just made me laugh because, like, you know, you're a bartender, you're like a therapist, and he was like, "Man, I just never get any pussy," and I was always just, it always just made me laugh. I'm like, dude. Maybe stop pulling rabbits out of the hat on dates. Like, stop doing magic to bitches, and you might have a good shot.
You know the thing about magicians?
He's
It's
like, he's like, what? And now you're dry.
Yeah, every time, yeah.
it's not that magicians don't get pussy. It's that only one magician gets pussy, and it's Chris Angel, dude. He gets fucking all
Nah,
that
dude,
pussy.
I'm David Blaine, dude. Fuck that.
You're a David Blaine guy?
Yeah, dude. I don't want my magician tattooed up. And
I mean, listen, I don't like that guy.
Dude,
I'm not here
I want a
defending the guy.
retarded guy. That's why I like Ben Stobbs' magic trick. I'm like, oh my god, do it again, do it again. You ever go to a Guinea restaurant where they do magic at your table, dude?
No.
dude, that's
What,
Really?
what restaurants are you going to?
There's
dude?
a
That sounds
restaurant in
sick.
Queens, New York, to Parkside. It's like a 100-year-old Guinea restaurant. It's not fancy, but like there's a magician like before like they. I think it's like before they drop the check, he comes around and does a couple card tricks at your table.
Wow.
Oh, dude, I love that. That's such a fucking old WAP
It's
thing to be like,
sick, dude.
yeah, dude.
It is. He doesn't want
What's
money.
next
Dude.
behind you?
He's like, you don't like the place hires him. Like you try to tip him, he's like, no, leave it for your waitress. Like,
Oh my, really?
Dude.
That's fucking
I mean,
great.
I'm essentially the alcoholic
he-
magician at my job.
He does
I'm
it
just
for the
like,
love
watch
of
these
the
shots
game.
disappear, guys.
He loves it. He does it for the love of the game.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I think Magic's sick, but just
Or
don't
you know what?
complain about not
It's
getting.
court mandated.
It's his jury duty.
He has to do it. He committed a crime, and that's his community service.
I used to be an enforcer for the mafia.
Gonna do magic down at Tony's.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is
It's
there,
for the kids.
yeah, is there? Do you see that? That's an 8. I killed a couple children in the 90s.
I made them disappear in New
Oh,
Jersey.
Man. Holy shit.
They were here and then they're in the Meadowlands. Nobody knows.
Who knows?
I
Rest
hope
in
you're.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Wait, so I've listened to the podcast. Is the call in going to be an Italian guy or a basement or an attic crawler? No, I'm thinking, dude.
Unfortunately, this week we did not have a call.
I know, dude.
really?
We're breaking
Yeah.
tradition.
Damn, I
yeah.
feel like a
I
slub over here, dude.
It's we had I was sick all this week, so like we were playing catch up, and it sucks.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to call.
And
in.
honestly, I don't know. Sometimes the call-ins are hard to
navigate,
to navigate, and then also just to like arrange, because like people don't want to be a guest for 15 seconds.
yeah.
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 And not be in the room. It's like, yeah.
And then also half the time the guests are like, "Is this?" And it's just, that's not the bit. The bit's
Dude,
not
that's
guessing.
my favorite part at home. That's my at home. I'm like, oh,
When
that's
we're-
fucking
when we're-
Jamie Fitzpatrick.
Well, no, that's the thing. It's fine to guess, but like don't do it as the guest.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Play
supposed
into the
to-
bit.
You have to play into the bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's hard-
Logan,
it's hard-
Logan was like, I win. I guess it was Christian. I'm like, that's not.
But that's what everyone's instinct is to do.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
That's also why I kind of want to like start doing it from like maybe like improv people that like maybe comedians don't know. You know what I mean?
Right. That would be, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
more
yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just telling you what we're doing different with the pod. On the pod.
This is what's coming in the future, guys. All right.
Lock in, boys.
Lock in, dude.
He's got student loans to pay.
The next 12 episodes are going to be insane.
This one's a throwaway.
The first 12 have been throwaways, to be honest. You know?
Yeah. Patty Romo, I watched him. Love Patty Romo, dude.
That was fun.
Yeah, he was a good time.
Yeah.
I love Pat Romo because he looks less Mexican than me, but he's 100% more Mexican than me. 150% more.
Yes.
He like grew up around Mexican people, and then I'm just like I'm basically a white guy. I just have brown skin.
You know, I never thought about that,
Yeah.
but yeah,
He even has like a little bit of a flavor in his voice, and I just sound like a guy from here. I don't even sound like a guy from here because I don't have like a.
You could be
Westchester accent.
Armenian.
I
You
could be anywhere.
anything. You could be a Kardashian. Dude. You could be Rob Kardashian's
Dude,
brother.
I was at Vegas one time and these Punjabi guys got in the elevator and they started like chatting me up and they like wanted me to go hang out with them because they thought I was Punjabi. And I always regretted not being like, I'm
Let's-
Punjabi.
Damn,
let's go.
Yeah.
'Cause they seem pretty rich. Vegas is not a poor man's town. I'll tell you what.
You'd
Vegas
be in
sucks
the
if you're poor.
Saudi Arabia Comedy Festival right now. if
You
walked
know
in
what's
with
funny?
it.
A lot of people are like mad at the comedians and on me too, but I would do that for like $2,000. If they were like, go over to Saudi Arabia for 30 minutes for $2,000. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you?
It's
Sean,
not
would
an
you?
issue of money. It's
Mm-hmm.
I don't like those guys in pajamas. You know? I just dress up at night, dude. Take a pajama.
And the thing is, you couldn't make fun of them for it. Have you seen that? They
Yeah.
have like, you can't make fun of their culture as part of like the festival. They have like things you're not allowed to joke about.
well, that's like telling a comedian what not to say, and then that's all they want to do. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like, that's
yeah.
And
It's
you
like telling a
know-
little kid not to do something.
You
Yeah.
know, like someone like Mark Norman's gonna go.
right. They're gonna be
It's
like,
the
dude,
first
you know
joke.
they beheaded Tony Hinchcliffe?
I mean, I would pay to see that. To be honest. No, I don't. I'm trying to think what it would actually take. Because like for like Pete Davidson's going, and you know, his dad died on 9/11.
As a
Saudi-
firefighter,
Saudi
nearest
Arabia did
firefighter,
9/11. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild?
Dude, I thought that guy sold out way before that. That's just the last nail in the coffin there,
Isn't
dude.
that fucking nuts, man?
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. And you know, I always had such a high regard for Pete.
Dude, I backed the blue, dude. I'm not going over there. I'm not
Yeah, no,
going
I think it would take if they said, you know what, if they said like no student loans, I'd be like, all right, let's
Peace.
take care of my student loans and my card payment. I'm gone, dude. I'm gone. Let's
Joe
go.
Biden didn't do
I'll
it for
live
me.
there.
Yeah. I'm a size large.
You know what,
pajamas.
dude? Fucking Islam, kind of tight.
There are some sick things.
Give me that thing, dude. Give me that thing. I'll wear that. I'd probably look dope in one of those
Yeah.
things.
No,
Honestly.
they're like, Pete, dude, we have Ariana Grande hostage here. They're like, "Come- you can have her.
You can
if
have her,
come
yeah.
do it." He's like, yeah, all right.
Is it that thing that like they do over there? They like hire people to be toilets. Like they'll get like
Yeah, they do.
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Only-
Is that
yeah.
real?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
He knows it's real. 'Cause
Have
you
he's
watched
made
the
for it.
other videos of it?
I haven't watched video. I've heard, but I believe it, dude. They're just
think
high, like they'll just
Once you get a
fly
certain amount of
whoever
money,
over.
dude, you just like you
It's
start
like-
just doing the worst.
They
type
don't
of
have
shit.
any laws. They have slaves. They're fine. Like they can do whatever the fuck they
Yo,
want.
I know a girl that goes to. She's like, she's.
What are you
she's-
about to say?
She's my coworker,
Okay.
and she's like a friend. She's friends with this chick that married royalty in. I call it Pakistan. She calls it Pakistan.
Pakistan.
And she goes
Pakistan.
to Pakistan,
Yeah.
and she's got.
Is she
like-
white?
Yeah,
And she
and
says
she go-
Pakistan. Yeah,
Yes.
nice.
And when she goes there, dude, it's like hand and foot. I've been talking to her about it. I'm like, how was your
Right.
trip? She's like, it was really nice. Like, my friend and I hung out. They drink. You're not allowed to drink there, but they have booze because they're the elites, you know?
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, that's good. I'm glad you had fun with slaves. That's
Yeah,
good. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah,
She's like,
I know that
yeah,
shit.
literally.
yeah. I mean, slave vacation sounds pretty nice. I went to Cancun and it was okay, but you know,
Fucked up not dating a princess. Do you know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
do
said
you
he's a
mean?
prince, right?
he's of some kind of royalty,
royalty. Yeah, yeah,
over
yeah.
there. And they
Yeah.
go and they have like, no joke. She has like, there's videos of her and like roofless like Land Rovers with like dudes with AK-4. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
And she's a white, redheaded girl. I would shout her out, but she knows who she is if she listens. She'll listen.
You're telling me they don't hire people for toilets? Yeah.
She might be a toilet. I don't even know. Maybe that's her front. She might be getting toileted up, dude.
She might be getting toileted up. Yeah. How much money would you have to pay to get paid to be a toilet? You know what I mean?
My student loans.
No, I wouldn't do it for my
Dude,
student
if you
loans.
give me $50K, I'll bidet you, dude. I'll put some water in my mouth.
I think I'd have to like if I could do it for a down payment of a house. Yeah.
Abdul, 6 inches lower, dude.
You're wearing the.
Guys, I brought my own toilet seat. I was just free balling. I don't know whether you guys want this or not.
Oh man.
Do we have any more of this?
No, that's basically the end. It's I was just
Alright,
gonna go
good.
into, but basically, yeah. Well, you know,
People
the thing about
hiding
frogging is that like there
frogging.
is some legal challenges too, because if they didn't steal anything, sometimes it can be ambiguous about what the actual crime was. So sometimes a lot of people get away with it, which is kind of funny.
Wow.
Not in any of the particular cases that I just said, but yeah, that's just
I mean, it is great. I would be terrified.
Have you
but
seen
what
that?
is?
Have you seen that video of the guy who had a camera set up and this like woman just comes out of her
Yes,
cupboard?
yeah, I did see that.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
it's
that? Let me see
crazy.
if I can look that up.
What is it?
It's this lady, like this guy. He had like an apartment. It was like a 1-bedroom apartment, and there was this like little crawl space. Like, and he's like, I swear to God, I hear things at night. Like I hear people moving. So we set up a camera, and this lady like pops out of the crawl space, like it's The Ring at night, and comes down and like grabs food and stuff, and then like crawls back
it's
up.
Real?
It's real, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, women are doing this? You know, this seemed like a creepy
That's what I'm
guy.
saying. No, it's a phenomenon. It was like all types of people.
Dude, imagine checking your Ring camera at home and finding this out.
That's-
You're fucking. Oh
and you have
my
to know
God.
somebody's up there while you're watching it too.
Dude, this is what I'm thinking. I think that we were talking about would you rather a ghost or this? I think I would rather
She
this.
starts like going through the fridge and shit.
Yeah,
She's
she
watching
grabs-
TV on his fucking couch.
Wait, and he's home.
I'm not sure if he's
Honestly, it would be less effort to sleep with the guy
Oh, wait,
and
no,
then
yeah,
just
no, I think-
do those things.
I think they show
Yes.
him
I
like
feel like you know what I mean.
You blow a guy once a month.
Instead of crawling
Oh,
up
yeah.
into his attic.
But you know me, dude. I'm such a fucking devil. I'd see that girl crawl out of the crawl space and be like, she's actually kind of cute. Honestly. I'll leave some cat food out for her.
Yeah, no, wait, what's your name? I can fix you, dude. I can fix
I'm
you.
gonna got some reindeer food for this girl, dude.
You don't need to sleep in the crawl space. I have a roommate twin. Like, what are you doing? We can
Yeah, we
sleep-
could Anne Frank if
Yeah.
you want.
we could sleep butt to butt at first.
Start whispering like a cat to get her out.
You open a bag and
You crack a thing of tuna.
Just jingling keys.
Oh man.
Fuck, dude.
it's just like you're fucking shaking a bag of like Cheetos,
Yeah,
throwing on Love Island. You're like, come on.
imagine telling your boy, you're like, yo, I got some bad news. You're like, I found a lady frogging in my house. They're like, that's horrible. You're like, and I fucked her.
No, I'm a frogger too, man. Both frogging. Oh man, but yeah, that's frogging for you guys.
Yeah, I would
That's-
say
this is an education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got because watch if you think you're being like you hear weird noise, just check. It could always be a frogger, dude.
I prefer a lady frogger over a guy frogger, though.
Yeah,
I'll
or a
say
frog
that.
frogger.
Or frog.
A real frog. Yeah, Brennan, you ready for our next segment?
Yeah,
You
you
got
talk
it.
about the next segment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is exciting. I actually want to know a lot about this. So
Yeah.
Real big time history. Oh, what a sight. Digging up the past, setting records right. Not what you learned in school. No, sorry. It's real big time history.
All right, real big time history. One of my favorite segments. This one's really special though. Decided to talk about where Sean O'Shaughnessy produces comedy shows, Friendly Lounge. So if you have any, insight or whatever, let me know. If I get any of these facts wrong, because I just looked up like an article and some Reddit shit. So
Lay it on me. I don't know that much, to be honest.
really,
Yeah,
okay.
dude, I'm dealing with cagey Italian guys that like
They keep it secret. Even in the articles that apparently, because they're in this article, they interviewed
Mhm.
one of the owners, and he would say something, and he'd be like, "Don't write that down."
You're gonna have to bleep that name. Don't say his name. This is actually funny. Well, before we even get into this, Steve McJones's podcast.
you can pull that closer to you if you want.
Of course.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
I did Mick Jones's podcast. This is like years ago, like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Me, Connor, and Jake all together. And
Yeah.
we did it upstairs at Friendly Lounge. And there was a clip, and the owner's got a daughter and he doesn't like social media. He doesn't use it, and he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
So I guess his daughter saw the clip circulating online, and we say his name and we talk about the building a little bit. And I come in actually after a date with my girl, like right when we started dating, and we just popped in there, have a beer, I had dinner down the street, and he had never met her before, and I was about to leave, and he was like, "Hey, next time you're on fucking television, don't bring up my fucking name." Like, he thinks that Steve McJones is on television,
TV.
and we're talking about him, dude.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see if we have to cut this, but no, I mean, it's just like about the general. So you guys, when I started comedy, you guys were starting Friendly Lounge comedy. I think it was the beginning of 2022, right?
I don't remember. Somewhere
Yeah, a few years ago. But it's, if you've never been there, it's this old dive bar. It's one of the last smoking bars too in Philadelphia. So it's kind of like a relic, It's and it's pretty cool. It does have it is a corner of history in South Philadelphia, at this point. So originally, the bar, they don't have an exact date of when it was founded. It was the 1950s. That's just what they say. So it's the 1950s.
Yep.
I
love it. At some point, you could just start a business and there was no record.
There's just, it is kind of like it was founded in the 50s,
Yeah.
They don't really have an exact date. But what's it called? So it was in the book, I Heard You Paint Houses, which was turned into a movie by Frank. He wrote that, Frank Sheeran, who was an enforcer for the Philadelphia Mafia.
He didn't write it, but yes.
The book?
He didn't write the book.
Oh, he's
Interviewed
he
quite a lot.
interviewed for it. But also people said he's a liar.
Mhm.
So who knows? This is all speculation, obviously. And Friendly Lounge was featured in The Irishman, not the actual bar, but a
The
stage
exterior of it. Yeah.
exterior of it, yeah, with the actual sign.
No, it's recreated in Queens, New York, actually.
Wait,
Oh,
is
is
that
it?
right? That's
Yep.
not the.
Correct.
yeah.
Why?
Well, they couldn't shoot a movie in that place. in
Well,
the
no.
original bar.
Wait, no. You said they're
They
recreating
recreated the exterior
Yeah.
and shot it in because they shot it all in whatever the studios in Brooklyn and
Yeah,
Queens.
yeah.
And it's close enough to. That
That's
they
crazy.
recreated.
I didn't. Because I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, that's it. I didn't really read.
Yeah. Also, the exterior looks like a box in their movie, where Friendly is it's like a Philly brownstone. It's
Yes.
it's a and it was also featured in the book Ref Natality's memoir, Last Don Standing, who was also a Philly mobster.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Where he said that the Friendly Lounge was kind of like it was a classroom for new mafia recruits. And it claims that Skinny Razor was a legendary mob killer, so named for carrying a razor in his suit jacket. So John DiTolio, I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
DiTolio?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was Skinny Razor. So he's the original
Skinny
founder.
Razor.
That was his nickname,
Nice.
yeah. And he was the original founder of the bar.
Also, by the way, if you say that like he carried a razor around his suit, his sons are like, it's because he dressed sharp as a razor.
And it says that. So it says that because they were interviewing them in the article, and the
'Cause
sons
he dressed
say
sharp
that
as
he's
a razor.
dressed sharp as a
And
razor.
you know, that's a common saying.
Yeah, he was
Look
a
at
thin
that razor guy. Beautiful man. Definitely not a scary man. That's Sharp Razor Boy. Such a fashionable guy.
Yeah, mobster. No, he dressed sharp.
You dress sharp like a razor,
No.
like a fucking ice pick to the skull.
Not because when people said his name, you got afraid of him.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So apparently, one of the owners in this article grilled Natalia about Friendly's star-studded past when Frank Sinatra used to stop by for the ribs. Apparently, they were a pretty big thing. And he said, one of the owners said, "The kitchen's closed now. We're catering to the cigarette smokers." So, just a classic, you know.
It feels like home every time.
I mean, what do you want, ribs or cigarettes?
You know, if you've ever been there, up on the walls, Skinny Razor with Joe DiMaggio, signed headshot from Prima, photos of their mother, who was in the Ice Capades, and their sister was a juggling phenom. So there's like really cool history behind that. They were really keeping the past, but like, you know, it is like an old building.
Is it still owned by the same family? That like,
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gotta be. There's gotta be so much drama in that. It's like a family owning a place.
It's funny because now
Not
it's
that-
like 5 years that I've been working with these guys, and
Mhm.
again, they're like, they don't really like. Also, like when The Irishman came out, they got like a bunch of acclaim,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they don't want like they're not.
They don't want-
the
they
attention.
don't want the
didn't
attention,
it.
yeah.
So they
They just wanna
turned
have a
down
bar.
A lot.
Yeah.
They turned down a lot of interview
Yeah.
shows and stuff like that because they just didn't deal with it. My sound is going in and out. You think my mic's fine?
I think maybe just you were just a little far
Touching
away
it?
there.
Yeah.
But yeah, occasionally they'll drop little like I know that when the father passed, because they're kids, they worked there since they were like young kids,
Yeah.
the sons of the owner. When the father passed and all that shit, like the neighborhood guys would like come in and kind of be rude to the sons because they thought like the dad left them like like they got resentment and like undue like eyes on them as they were just like guys that they just ran the bar. That's all they've
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
their
they
whole
weren't
life. They're just
involved.
They weren't
bartenders.
involved.
No,
Yeah.
no. But also that's what every
That's what
Italian
they
guy
would say.
says.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, whoa, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, beyond that, I mean, you know, I just think it is cool. It is cool, and now we do stand up comedy there. We fucking
Yeah,
hang
I
out in
wonder
one of
if
the
it,
old
like,
rooms, and if you
it's-
go upstairs, like it's like the old apartments. You know, like has not been changed. Definitely, we're gonna
used to live
die.
up there.
I
There's
actually,
asbestos up there for
they
sure.
don't like answering questions.
Yeah.
I don't, and I leave them alone.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't even realize those were apartments. I just thought those were like just rooms up there.
No, I mean I feel like they're old apartment buildings, especially if it was used for new recruits. Like I would imagine like young guys that needed a place to stay.
Well, you know what?
or a brothel.
Yeah, or that. Yeah.
Oh,
It was just
brothel.
speculative here, obviously. But like, there's like a weird private bar on the second floor, and I believe the term is Gumar.
Gumar, yeah.
I was just
so
talking about this with
my girlfriend. Yeah, that's not my wife.
That's my attic bitch. Is my Gumar. My bitch in the attic. That's Aunt Frank. That's my Gumar.
My Gumar.
So
Yeah.
but I just made that. I don't know if that's actually true, but I
Yeah.
kind of just figured that might have something to do with that
Yeah.
third floor.
They had some froggers up in there.
There's some froggers up in there.
Here's a.
Yeah.
Do you mind? I have a funny
No,
story.
go.
about
Yeah.
that.
I wanted this is what I wanted to kind of like go into. This is perfect. Yeah.
This is actually this happened like a couple weeks ago after I did this stand up with String Show. And next thing
Yeah.
Jake and I were hanging out. We went to Helium, then we're on our way back, and it's like 2:30 in the morning,
Mhm.
and the lights are all off, and the front door's wide open. And I'm like, me and Jake are like a little tuned up. We're having fun. We're like, let's just like, I never see that door. It's like a social club a lot of the times. Like you have to knock to get in because there's just like crazy people on Washington Avenue. So unless they know you, they won't let you in.
Yeah.
Especially like late at night. So I never see the door wide open. So I'm like, Jake, let's just make sure these guys aren't getting rolled. Let's just go pop in and keep an eye out. So we get in there. I go in. I'm like, are you all right? Bleep that. I'm sorry. I'm giving you edits.
I will bleep it. I will bleep it.
I'm like, he's like, yeah. I'm like, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just checking, making sure you guys are good. I shut the door open. I'll see you later. He's like, do you want to come in and have a drink? And I was like, I would love to.
Yeah.
Because he's not a very welcoming
Yeah. So
guy
it's like,
in
oh,
that.
okay,
He's a
hell
little
yeah.
kid. I was like, fuck, I'm stoked. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Guy.
So I say, like, Jake, park the car. He's going to come and let us have a drink. So he's sitting at the bar with one other regular chain smoking cigs talking about like 1950s musicians. That's all, like Louis Prima and shit like that. And we just listen. He's like one of those guys that when he starts like ranting, you just
Telling
like,
the story.
and he's like in a good mood, you just shut up and listen to his shit. And it cracked me up because I was like, can we get a, he's like, you want a drink? We're like, yeah, we want a drink. And he's like, go get it, Jake. He made Jake bartend for us.
That's so
and
funny.
He's like, go get it. He's like sitting down. He's like, just go take it. But before Jake walked in, I was like, can I? He's like, go grab yourself a beer. And so I grabbed the High Lifes, and he was like, nah, grab the ponies, the 5-ounce ones. And I was like, oh, why? He's like, I don't want you here that long. So he's
Just inviting you in for 2 minutes,
it was
literally.
very entertaining to watch Jake bartend at Friendly Lounge Street private. But he's not a complimentary guy, and he was like a little tuned up, and he was being complimentary, and he was like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, I think what you guys are doing up there is really cool. Never says anything like this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Usually very cold. He's like, and I think you're really helping a lot of people. And I was like, oh, dude, that is so nice. Like, yeah, we are. We're giving people opportunities that aren't booked at the major clubs that night. Like, Philly's a cool city. Like, we're helping comedians grow. And he was like, no, what I mean is that I think most of the guys that hang up there look like they want to fucking kill themselves. And you give them like a warm environment to hang out in. And I was like, oh,
He's not wrong. He's
thanks,
not fucking
yeah.
wrong.
No, he's got a point.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
He wasn't trying to be funny either. He's speaking matter of factly. Like, a lot of those guys are saying, I'm worried about you guys, and I'm glad you have a place to hang out. You know?
That's so funny.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely been a social club once you guys started too. Yeah, so yeah, I always say it's always a fun place to be. And the shows are always good, man. But it is such a cool history, even though they don't like talking about it. It is such a cool bar. I always recommend going and checking it out. And we'll go to the shows. Not going.
Yeah, don't go to
Don't
them.
go there.
Unless you're a comedian. And even if you are, I probably wouldn't recommend that either. Jake's going to hate me for that.
What? Go to the open mic?
Yeah, don't go. I'm like, don't go. What was I going to say? I have a question for you guys. You, people always say that there's like mobster ghosts there. If their mobster ghosts were there, what do you think they think of us?
Dude, they're like, you know, when we were here, a bunch of tough guys were here, and I'm glad to see that tradition continue. Look at these wise guys. Look at these choppers and razor boys.
Oh, that's funny because I think they're looking at Davey Bowe like, what the fuck?
They'd be so mad. They'd be so mad.
Yeah, dude.
But you know what? I don't really feel like a ghost vibe there. I feel asbestos on my lungs are gonna die. But I don't feel like, oh, it's just spooky.
Are you a premonition guy? Do you, if you feel a ghost, you'll say it? You've been.
I do feel like sometimes I feel like, oh, this is a spooky area, but I can't like say if that's because I believe there's a ghost there or just because like, you know, I have an active imagination or whatever.
Right, okay.
But like, I think there are more places that are prone to like being like that. But like, I don't know. Have you ever been like it's at Friendly by yourself and been like, oh shit, this feels weird?
I'm an anti-ghost guy.
You don't believe in it at all?
I
Zero?
like to the point that it pisses people off, and I'm just like fucking spirits.
No,
like,
that's fine. Like, yeah.
When you're by yourself on the third floor up
can
there,
be spooky?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it very much looks like a fucking scene from a haunted or from a horror movie. Like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's
the fucking
it's
wallpaper's
decrepit.
peeling and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells spooky.
It smells like death.
It smells like death. Yeah.
No, but it is. I mean, I definitely, if there was ghosts, if there's mafia spirits,
they'd be proud.
They would be
watching Jim Gillespie assault a bunch of women in the front.
They would.
You're letting gay guys outside now.
Yeah. No, they would. Yeah, they definitely would be like, Jesus Christ. They would probably say that, honestly, they'd say the same thing to the owner. Be like, Man, at least these guys aren't fucking
least they're
killing
not killing
themselves.
Give a place for these fucking idiots to get. Yeah, you know they closed all the mental institutions. So what are you gonna do?
I do like the idea that like if that was true, like that's where like new recruits would go, and it's kind of funny now. It's like new comedians have to go there and fucking.
We're just full of microplastics and Tylenol, though, so we're all a little different than
We
those.
are an army. We're a gang.
It's just like these new young tough guys, and now we're just going, all right, these new fucking idiots.
Cool.
Yeah, but it is cool. Definitely check it out.
Well, Sean, you wanted to talk about something, so we have a brand new segment that we're going to get into. You ready for this?
Let's let it rip.
Click, stream, engine scream, chrome reflections on your screen. Shift that gear and ride the views. Real big time CarTube.
That's right. Welcome to Real Big Time CarTube, the only segment where we talk about car YouTube, all sorts of fucking stuff on YouTube. And one of those sections is like car and engine repair, the kind of stuff that you're into, Sean.
Yeah.
Are you a big car guy or do you just like watching that kind of stuff?
I like tinkering with
You like tinkering? Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have a car that you tinker with?
I mean, I'm not my personal car is like my daily driver. I don't do that much tinkering because I don't want to fuck it up.
Do you do the basic maintenance on it?
I do my own brakes. I don't really do my own oil change just because it's just like I don't
a pain in the ass.
Yeah, disposing of the oil is kind of just a pain in the butt. But yeah, if I could fix it myself, I will.
That's cool. I feel like I could do it if I was like had the tools and stuff. Because I can fix stuff. Yeah, dude, my Kia Soul. The thing about Kia Soul, which is nice, is like mostly you just have to take the dead hamster out of the engine and put a new hamster in there, and that normally fixes it.
Yeah.
You got to change the water every once in a while.
The hamsters.
If you could figure out all of this electronic
That's what I'm
equipment,
saying.
you absolutely could.
Because like half of that stuff is just like, oh, how do I do this? I'm gonna go on YouTube and figure out how to do it.
That's how I taught myself how to do everything with a car.
Wait, it's like the hamster's fucking gold chain got stuck in it. Belt,
It happens a lot because there's a lot of moving parts in there. And I'm like, every time I go to the Kia dealership, I'm like, do these hamsters need to have this gold chain? And they're like, yeah, they will not work unless they have it.
Yeah.
That's how they bred them. But yeah, so like, you're a big YouTube guy in general, or
Yeah,
I love YouTube, dude. I
Me
love
too,
it.
dude.
I'm a such. Do you have a premium subscription?
No, dude. That's why I have it is because I don't have like I have HBO Max right now. I'll probably cancel in a month. But
Yeah.
like frugal. Like I don't like paying streaming services. For
That's nice.
Shit.
I just, you know what? I don't like ads, and that's why I get it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Can you pull that mic just a little bit towards you?
Yes, I'm sorry. I keep
No, it's
getting
okay. Yeah, there
comfortable.
you go. Yeah, there you go.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
you can
Yeah,
actually
you
pull it towards you, and then
Yeah,
you
you
just lay
can.
back.
You can. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Like if you.
All right. Pull it up. Oh no. And then
George, stop, dude. Honestly, I changed my mind. You can't work on cars, dude. Stick to action
I am gonna
figures and
kill
computers.
myself.
Yeah, dude. I hope that's on one.
You know
of
what's
these
crazy?
cameras.
Do you have a napkin? So
It's-
I got some.
Oh wait, no, here I have a towel.
It's good because this is a booger rag. I feel like that would kind of be disgusting with my initial monogram booger towel.
You have a
guy.
booger towel, initial booger towel. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
monogram, bitches. Yeah, dude. You want to grab it? Feel it? Feel like get a hand on that.
Really
It's
don't.
nice, dude.
Is that something you carry every day?
It's in my backpack at all times.
Oh, in your backpack?
Yeah.
And is it for specifically boogers, or is it just like
Sometimes
a
come. Depends on the mood. You could use it for anything. I mean, it's yeah.
But you know how we're talking about being tough guys and stuff at front of the lounge? I
me
feel like that was just
let
a
me
big
move
tough
this
guy
beer.
move, spilling the beer twice. That's
That was crazy.
That was alpha as hell, dude.
I'm just like not a guy. It's insane. It's fucking insane. It's crazy, dude. It's wild. There's like a certain subsection of dudes that are like me, and we're not dudes.
I disagree with you. I disagree. I think you're just a fantastic.
I'm just a clumsy little boy.
Yeah, dude, I'm an idiot watching racist guys teach you how to change brakes on cars that I don't own.
Oh, so you just like you see a thumbnail and you're like, oh, how you? Okay, nice.
This is the thing is that I'm not into fancy. Like I don't like sometimes I'll watch shit about like Lamborghinis and stuff
yeah.
like that, but like those fantasies don't exist to me. It's
You wanna
literally I
rust
want to
covered
know
engine.
about the axle on a Honda Accord for some reason. It's just like weird, but that's what I like watching.
One of my algorithm finds has been this like kind of little redneck boy that like fixes stuff in his like garage. So he's always like fixing tractors and stuff. And he's like, gotta change the carburetor on this bed. And I'm like, I don't know what a carburetor is, but I'm fascinated.
Send me that.
Yeah, next time I get that comes on my feed, I'll send it to you.
I find it really boring. I can't.
What did
I
you-
find you really boring. So that's fine.
Do you watch YouTube at all?
I watch YouTube, but I don't
do you watch?
watch. I watch like podcasts. I've been getting into the podcast review things. If you guys seen them, where they
like
review.
it's like the guys that like shit on Tom Segura kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
Those are funny. Like they're just like Bert Kreischer's the worst person on earth.
He truly-
I'm like,
he truly
I'm like,
is.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Do you
But
guys
it
see
is.
that,
I get addicted to that. I'm like,
Elephant
all right.
Graveyard video going around about the Joe Rogan comedy scene?
Jake made me watch it.
Did you like it?
I way more than I thought I was.
Did you agree with it?
Do I think that Austin comedy is like this weird like overlord?
I guess more than anything, do you think Joe Rogan's a piece of shit that like is kind of like a weird like
I think he's an old
Niggling.
idiot. No, I
Yeah.
think
the thing
he's
that
an
bothered me the
old
most
He's an
was
old man,
that,
dude.
that he has his comedy special framed next to like the
Oh,
great
I did. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's insane.
That's really
dude.
embarrassing.
Like that would be like if you came into this podcast studio and I had a bunch of like all-star comedians on the wall and then just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
insane.
that's really crazy.
Yeah.
And
But I
even
mean,
like if you that's like almost a joke. Like,
yeah, but in argument, it is his club though. That's so it's like.
Oh, so like that's still cringe.
I don't know. It's just like
It's cringe
that's
as
my
fuck.
counterpoint. It is his place. Like you can. You know,
I don't know.
do whatever he
Dude,
wants with it. But
Do you have any framed pictures of yourself at your house?
honestly, no. My mom wouldn't even do that, dude. She wouldn't even put up frame pictures of us.
Dude,
'Cause
my
she's like,
dad-
that's fucking weird.
My dad is
You
starting.
don't have any family photos?
No, my mom does not put them up.
That's crazy. Yeah.
What about the dogs? You were talking about the dogs that used to bite you as a kid that she kept bringing home.
No.
That she loved more than you. Those.
You put down, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm just in. I don't know why, dude. It helps me. I just watch weird. Sometimes,
Yeah.
like I've gotten so deep, like I want to know how things work on cars.
Okay.
So I'll watch like AI, like I don't even know how to because I don't know computer talk, but like re-engineered like animated models of how a carburetor works.
Yeah.
How what's the difference between a 4-cylinder and a 6-cylinder and an 8-cylinder engine? Like just weird shit. Like,
Yeah.
narrated videos of animated. Not, I don't think animated is the word because it's not cartoons.
Yeah.
It's digital recreations of car. It's fucking
Honestly, it
weird.
would be really funny if you just became a mechanic. Like you went through all this, so you like
Yeah, you
you
just-
moved to Philly to become a stand-up comic, you know, and then you know you're bartending LBI and you're close to your dad, and then all of a sudden you're just like, I'm a fucking mechanic.
Yeah. For YouTube University, man.
Dude, my dream, if I had infinite wealth,
Yeah.
is so embarrassing. It would just be to own a junkyard.
Yeah,
just like,
junkyard. Yeah.
just like buy like $5,000 cars on Craigslist. Like have so much money that you could just like every day buy like a new Toyota Camry. Just put it in the yard. I don't know why, but I would like the ability to just buy used junkers on the
Look at
internet.
all this stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Look at all my cool
Yeah, dude.
stuff.
Dude, I have a fleet of Hertz vehicles at my house. I don't know why. I don't even like driving, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. There's just something about it.
I don't know. It's adult puzzles.
Yeah.
I don't like puzzles. I
Oh.
think puzzles are a waste of time. But
An engine's a puzzle.
it is.
Yeah.
It's just it's just my version of a puzzle.
When you were like as a kid, did you ever find yourself like taking stuff apart and putting it back together and stuff like that?
I got a car when I was my dad gave me a car, a Jeep Wrangler when I was like 17, his old car. He just gave it to me. And I needed a new thermostat. And this is just kind of how I learned everything in my life. He just like opened the hood and he's like, "You need a new thermostat." I'm like, "I don't know what that means." And he's like, "Well, if you want to drive the
Figure
car,
it
you
out.
should figure it out." And just walked away and gave me this is like internet. Like I barely
you
know how
had
to
to
use
have,
the
like, a
internet.
manual,
then.
right?
Yeah, I had a
Mhm.
book
Yeah.
that I had to go through to learn how to do it. And a neighbor helped me.
Wow.
And that's just kind of how it
See,
started.
So you talked about like how you can't do computers, right?
At all.
I think you could because you can do that. That's what I'm
Nah, dude.
saying.
I get too frustrated. I'll freak out.
You
I'm
freak
not
out.
learning anything new anymore.
Yeah.
It's over.
How old are you?
36.
We're the same age. Nice.
Mm.
You know what I discovered the other day? Messi is this was on the Messi's 38. I hate when successful people are my age, dude. Does that bother you? I hate that. If you're successful, you better be old as fuck, dude. Don't be my age and be
Yeah, but
successful.
athletes are different.
Yeah, I
man.
agree with Burrow here. Yeah, I'm fine.
You telling me
with
I'm
that.
not an athlete?
Not even close.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you have to be like
Esports.
seeked out at like
Esports, I know,
14,
I
13
know.
years
It's
old
crazy.
and then just be like recruited and you know what I mean? Like there's a whole thing. Like a lot of people, that's the problem with like sports, man, especially in the US is like people are like, my kid's going to be an athlete. My kid's going to be a star. And it's like, unless your kid was recruited at like 12 years old to like play for this or is in some type of academy,
Yeah.
they're not going to be a pro. You know what I mean? Like
That's a very far reach.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't feel any like when I see like, oh, that guy's 24 and he's like 5 million. I'm like, yeah. And he's also 6'6" and he's, you know, a big dude, you know. I feel, you know, I think Connor Lutz would be more jealous of anybody. He's got the talent, you know.
Of going.
He's a
Connor
big
Lutz
guy.
could, like, if he cared about football and stuck to it, he probably could have.
Did he do college football?
Like Division I,
D1,
offensive tackle.
Really? For what team?
UDEL.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did
that's
you think
my
he was? A fucking computer guy?
Yeah.
What do you thought he was? Yeah.
To me, he's not that tall. You know what I mean? I see him and I'm like, we're eye to eye. So I don't know.
Right, yeah.
I have a weird body dysmorphia.
Dude, I hope Connor watches this and fucks you up the next time he sees it.
Dude, I'm like as tall as Connor, right?
Heard you talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every person I see, I think we're the same height. I'm short people.
I think that is a Mexican defense mechanism that you've created.
No, I'm just like, I'm not that short.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'11".
Oh, no. You're
I'm average.
Yeah.
I'm tall for a Mexican.
Yes.
I'll tell you that
We
much,
talked about that last time. Yeah. I'm tall for a Mexican too, so it's pretty cool.
You have more of a Mexican physique than George.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. I could see it.
It's because you could actually do yard work, and I absolutely couldn't.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely done some more yard work.
Sweat too
man.
much. But
Yeah. I say so. Is there anything else you'll fucking watch on YouTube, or is that just it, man?
Construction project videos. Like
God,
I watched.
dude. You're so fucking straight. It's crazy.
I just watched. I've been watching how I don't know what the terminology is. It's like a digital rendering of how they built a Golden Gate Bridge. I've been watching that. My girlfriend loves that while she's like trying to bang at night. And I'm just like, hold on, babe. I'm watching how they made this 60-year-old
there's only 38
bridge.
more minutes left in
It's
this
an
video.
hour, doc. I've done it.
Yeah.
I'm on 3 nights in a row of like falling asleep watching this video.
I love
Incredible.
I fall asleep watching YouTube all the time. Yeah, I like boring
That's
history.
kind of cool, though. I don't know.
You know the show
like
Modern
feats?
Marvels? I've been trying to do a stand-up
Yeah.
joke about this, but it just doesn't translate. Like when I was a kid, they like a substitute teacher would come and they put Modern Marvels on television.
Yeah.
And I thought that is what a genius was. It's just like reciting how much concrete was made to build. And they always have like dumb analogies. They're like, this is 7 statue. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. But how many Olympic-sized swimming pools of concrete is that? You know, like it's just so stupid. It's arbitrary information that under the guise makes you feel like I thought, and I still, even though I know it's stupid, I'm so interested.
They're like, yeah, I don't know a lot, but I do know how many football fields the Empire State Building is.
It's so dumb.
Well, I try to make a joke about this too. Like, I watch a lot of like history YouTube and stuff, and like you would think from the outset, like, oh, that guy is an interesting, smart fellow, but it's always like fucking stick figures being like,
Yeah, I watched this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like it's history, but it's fucking dumbed down for adult children.
Yeah.
Dude, pop in your algorithm. I've been doing this lately. Is history to fall asleep to. It's a channel. Oh, dude, I love it.
Tell me where you're tuning in from and what time you're falling asleep.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, it's lit.
It's great, dude. It's actually, and it's like, it's 10 minutes, I'm out.
Right.
It's great.
Right. Yeah.
And then also I learned a lot. Did you know that Native Americans had a civilization in North America before America came here, you know, got colonized?
Nah, they didn't.
They did. No, it was a full civilization.
Nah, white people brought it, you know.
Damn.
Yeah,
Where's
dude.
Patrick Romo where you need him?
This is a history podcast, Dick. Dummy. Stop with your Mexican revisionist history. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Research the dirt mounds in Mississippi, everybody.
Native Americans should thank us. They should be, dude.
Yeah, you're welcome for your casinos.
Yeah, who doesn't love an air-conditioned parlay, dude? By the way, we took that. Now we have online sports gambling. We are just every like 70 years, we're like, we've been too nice to Native Americans lately.
Yeah, 10 years gonna be like, you know, those reservation is looking kind of nice.
Yeah, we're gonna start selling TPs under the Martha Stewart collection. And we're like, we've been doing this the whole time. I don't know you guys.
Yeah, no, that is fun, dude. I get like stuck in the YouTube history rabbit hole too.
I like
that's
I like I like theme park history, which is I think one of my big like autistic things. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds interesting.
Yeah,
What, is
dude.
it, what are we talking here?
Just like fucking how there's a lot of Disney in there, which is like kind of annoying. But even just like the history, like fucking at Six Flags Great Adventure, there was like a ride there where a bunch of people died. It was like a haunted castle, and like there was a terrible fire, and a bunch of people.
Really?
Died. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Disney history. When Disney first opened, they didn't want Walt Disney said no Jews.
No Jews.
No Jews are allowed.
What is that? Why is Walt anti?
I
Because
think
you
he
always
was.
hear
Yeah,
that,
he
but
was.
But I think
why? Does anybody know?
I
Because
think
it's
just
personal.
because also like people were just anti-Semitic back in the day. You know what I mean?
Henry Ford was like Henry Ford was a Nazi sympathizer. Like he went to Germany and was like, "That's pretty good."
I did hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently Walt was the same thing. Yeah. He's a little bit of a Nazi.
A little bit of a Nazi.
Ooh. But Disney's great.
I haven't been to Disney in a while, but I would go.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not.
Don't.
I like
dude.
rides. I like
No.
theme parks, dude. I like
Go to Great Adventure.
Oh no, I
Busch
love Great
Gardens.
Adventures.
Nah, dude.
It's so expensive. That's the thing.
Disney.
Disney's crazy expensive.
How much cheese we talking here?
I think like a day pass is like $120 minimum.
That's like like going skiing, going to fucking
Yeah.
Disney. That's crazy.
It's nuts. Yeah. And then also like you have to buy the food and shit. So it's not just that. It's like a
Yeah.
fucking. You're looking minimum like I think like a fucking $200 day to go to Disney
Yeah.
World.
Megan really wants to go to Disney. I keep pushing back on her.
I want
She's
to
like,
go to. I want to go to
she's
Epcot
like, "You gotta go,"
and I want
and
to
I'm
drink
like,
around the
"Come on."
world. That sounds really fun.
Yeah.
Dude.
She's like, "You've never been." I'm like, "I went when I was 6." And I'm like, "It's fine, dude."
I want to
Can we
go to
just-
Universal Studios. I want to go to Mario World.
You guys, if you guys want to go, you guys better start throwing cream pies out heavy because you're not allowed to go unless you have a kid. It's
That's not
weird.
true.
Yeah.
No, it is.
It is. I agree with
It's
that.
fucking weird, dude.
Oh, you're saying I thought you're saying you shouldn't go to Disney World and then you say have kids.
Disney adults, weird as hell.
Yeah. Did you know that Disney
George
had
is
to-
like, no,
Well-
I don't think so.
No. Disney people are weird for sure. They had to like re-establish their like disability policies because people kept faking disabilities to get a disability pass at Disney. So now if you want a disability pass at Disney, you have to do like a TSA pre-check interview where they're like, show us your records.
reflex thing on crippled guys, and crippled guys' legs, dude.
And it was because so many fucking fat people were like, I don't want to
Wow.
walk. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Disney
I
adults
gotta,
are
dude,
terrible.
I gotta get into that YouTube algorithm. I gotta show
I'm
my
gonna-
crippled
I'm
dad
gonna,
that.
I'm gonna start sending you links, dude, and you're gonna hate it.
Dude, so my dad's a crippled guy. He's
Yo, yeah.
I'm allowed to say it. He's crippled because I'm related to one. I take care of him a lot. And all I ever do to him is bitch at him. I'm like, dude, I could have sat front row at every Mets game if you weren't such a fucking. Come to me. Come with me. Let me benefit off your disability a little bit.
Yeah.
You
Does he
know?
have a pass?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
full cripple.
He
He's
is
not. Yeah, you can hit his legs all you
medically-
want.
Medically fully
I've-
crippled.
Yeah.
Listen, I've seen him. I've done the TSA check on him. He's a full cripple, all right?
We
You
just-
see him, right? Yeah.
We hit his knees,
I
no
met him.
movement.
yeah.
When
I
he
threw a ball at him, couldn't catch it.
honestly, that is funny. You should do that next time you see that. Like, just check in. It's like when you make a black guy flinch.
yeah.
Damn, dude. So now having this information, I feel like, and also he's got grandkids. He's gonna listen to this pod. Dad, you got to take the grandkids to Disney, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
get
just
the
don't have to
fast
do the
pass.
TSA
Are they gonna
pre-check.
benefit? You think the kids will benefit off of his disability too, or what?
I don't know. I don't know that far into it, but
I'm gonna look
imagine if
into
they
it.
just
I
make
think
him.
it will.
No, you have to go on the ride by yourself. Sorry, idiot.
Yeah, Dad. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to go to Splash Mountain right now.
We got a special crib time, and you're. We don't want you seeing the crib. You're gonna scare the kids.
Hey, fat guys, he's real. He's really crippled. You're just fat, okay?
I like going to Great Adventure because that's how I know that I'm not too fat if I can fit on the rides. You know what I mean? That's my litmus test.
Dude, you got to get a different barometer. You got to change the bar, dude. Dude, I'll
No,
change
that
it
would
with
be
you.
that would be so embarrassing though to go to Disney World to go to like not be able to fit on a ride. That would be like that would be a wake up call.
Yeah. I mean, definitely get on an airplane and seeing if people are like really looking at you is definitely because I was looking at people. I was on an airplane like last week and I was like, man, I hope this person does not sit next to me, dude. This is
And meanwhile, they're looking at you as like I have to sit next to this fucking person. God damn it,
Dude, my
Had some
uncle, rest in peace, seatbelt extender double seat.
Wow.
Yeah. And also he was a thug about it. He was like, I'm like, are you embarrassed? He's like, fuck no, dude. He like hit the thing and be like, you're gonna need more than one extender.
Let me get that extendo.
He paid
dude.
for the extra seat. He was chilling.
Oh,
though.
he paid for the.
He was a
extra
Well, that's
big
respectful.
boy. He was a big
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you
that's
have
nice, at
to?
least.
Do you have
I think
to?
like they're starting to now that
It's
you
like
have
Disney,
to.
dude.
Yeah.
They're gonna start putting you through like the bag. You know, like if your bag doesn't fit in this size, it's Willy Wonka. Augustus Gloop is that the guy's name that goes in the
to fit
tube?
through
It
a
gets
tube,
stuck, yeah.
dude.
They're gonna start Augustus and Gloop fat guys at the
Oh
airport.
my God.
Well, they do have the measuring for the carry-on bags.
Yeah, yeah.
So right next to that, it's just
That's
going to
what I'm
be
saying.
like
It's just-
a one-seater or two-seater
Dip your
person.
fat child in here and see if he's okay.
Yeah. And you know what's funny about this is that we're allowed to say it, but if there was a European person here being like, you guys are fat, I'd be like, shut up. Shut up. We have electricity. Yeah. That's why we're fat. I don't have to make a fire.
It is crazy going like Vietnam, dude. No fat people in Vietnam.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. They're all skinny little babies over there, and they're also kind of short too. And so like they look at me and they're like, that's 3 fucking people.
That's sick.
Also, like, I'm a big sweaty guy, so like, I went over there, and my tour guide's like, "You're the sweatiest human I've ever seen."
He wasn't joking, right? No, he was like,
100%.
you're a marvel.
Yeah, dude. I'm a modern marvel, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's a swimming pool
Get the
there. Yeah.
diagram, dude.
Yeah, he's like, you're actually the size of an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Yeah, we could use your clothing to fucking make the clothing for 15
Dude, that's
villages.
so funny. Americans are just Vietnamese modern marvels. They're just,
crazy.
dude, he had how many pounds of McDonald's before he came here? How'd you like it when you were there?
It was besides that it was
Sweaty?
the most hot I've ever been in my life. It was awesome. We went to Vietnam and Cambodia. It was cool.
Oh, that's sick. You know, Philly's got a major. It's a Cambodian population. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, there's like the whole South Asian market. Have you been to that?
yeah, multiple times.
Is it good?
Yeah.
It's sick.
Yeah,
you
I need to
should
check it
go.
out. Yeah.
It is.
Sounded like you were like holding back from saying a slur. You're
Nick,
like,
say a couple. Say a couple. Why don't you
you're
say
like
a couple?
modern what are they?
I don't
fucking-
know. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't wrong. Dude, if I want to say a slur, I'll say Oriental on your podcast. Thumbnail. Oriental. Sean says Oriental. I was at my favorite bar this weekend, and the bartender is a good friend of mine, knows me and my family, and he was just like gauging me. He was like, hey, does your dad still say Oriental? I'm like, dude, he said it an hour and a half ago to me.
For no reason.
He was trying to piss off his nurse. He was purposefully trying to piss her off.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, they do have some good Vietnamese stuff here.
What's your beef, dude?
I know.
Is it a military thing? Is it because you're in the military? You hate Vietnam or something?
Yeah.
He's been, dude. No,
I would-
they like because we had Vietnam veterans come into our school and talk about it, and one of my friends, she was from like her family's from Cambodia, and they would always stop and be like, "Wow, look at you, you're from Cambodia, wow!" Like they were always like the Vietnam vets were always interested in talking to her.
Yeah, it's because they're like, you remind me of the girl that I fucking killed.
She's like, your name's Margaret? Oh, well, I'll call you Charlie, actually. We call you Charlie, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I've tried to do this joke, but it's like almost too much. But like, I learned how to play the bagpipes when I was a kid. I was taught by a bunch of like Vietnam prisoners of war.
Okay.
They wore the Pau Mia shit.
Yeah.
Have, like guys that like, it was just makes me laugh even to this Joe McGarry. I think he's still a funny guy. Shout him out. He wouldn't, like if you were at the bagpipe thing, you couldn't order Chinese food. We're like, dude, this has nothing to do with Vietnam. They're two different. He's like, nah, dude, get that out of here. I brought Pokemon cards to a bagpipe thing. I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
And he was like,
no
Jimmy,
Asian
get
shit.
that kid his fucking card. He
That's
almost made
so
him throw
funny.
him out. Yeah.
That's
Dude, he was in a jail.
That's so different.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it's just like that's Vietnam and that's Japan. That's two different places.
Not to those guys. It's the Orient.
That's
It's-
so funny. Oh my god,
dude, I swear to God, he talked about Pokemon cards like I was selling
Like it was the
crack.
devil? Yeah,
Yeah, like I was like,
really.
what, Jimmy? You're letting this kid do this shit?
It's funny in Vietnam they have a memorial to the location where John McCain was shot down.
Oh, the ship? Is it the?
He was in
No.
He was in the Air Force.
Okay.
No, you didn't know that John McCain was
Yeah,
he
I
was.
didn't know that.
That's actually interesting because like John McCain, yeah, he was.
Oh no, he was in the Navy. He was in the Navy. He was a Navy pilot.
Yeah, he was shot down. He was a POW. They knew his dad was a senator, and they were like, "We'll let you go." And he was like, "No, I'm going to stay here with my boys." So he stayed as a POW throughout the Vietnam War.
Wait, they were gonna let him go? Were they gonna like use him as like a bargaining chip kind of thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like they were gonna let him. They were gonna be like, "Well, we know your dad's like an American politician."
Do you ever watch the
And-
movie Unbreakable? Is that what it's called? It's
Oh yeah, that's the Japanese.
The
that's
POW
yeah,
camp
the
dude?
Olympic.
Dude,
Yeah, the Olympian. That movie's crazy.
I'm gonna get really revealing, guys. I cried at that movie. And my friends all
No
call
judgment.
me gay for that, dude. I'm like, dude,
judgment.
fuck you
Oh
guys,
my
not patriots,
no,
dude.
dude.
Dude, that movie was horrific. Yeah.
Horrible.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. But I love that guy.
I should
Yeah.
watch that. I've never
It
seen
is.
You
it is
gotta see
crazy.
it, dude. You
Yeah.
got, because they were like, yo, here's all this money, move to like Tokyo. They were
Yeah.
like, essentially, we're gonna like bribe him after beating him every day, like an inch away from death. And they were like, dude, you can move to Tokyo and go on the radio and talk about how good we're treating you, and we'll get you out of this hellhole. He's like, nah, dude, send me back to the hellhole.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
And
He
I
was
think
al-
about that.
I would immediately go to Tokyo.
Yeah.
Dude, Tokyo City, they got Pokemon
Yeah.
cards here, dude. Fucking dope as fuck. You kidding me? These are Pokemon pocket monsters, okay? They live in your pocket. You fight other.
I'm glad it says not from America. Not from America on your passport. I'm gonna next time we vote, I'm gonna say make that in bolder print. Bring that up size 17 times New Roman.
Can we
dude.
make that font a little more ethnic?
I want it to be like Surgeon Generals on cigarettes and forehead.
Every time I open my passport, it says that it sings the cucaracha now. It's fucking wild.
It's just Kyle Regan's horn on his car.
But you know what? I think we learned a lot this week, guys.
Yeah, this was fun.
Sean, is there anything else you want to say about CarTube or anything?
Guys, I had a great time. These boys are so nice. I'm gonna frog in this house tonight, dude.
Feel free. We got plenty of closets, dude.
Dude, I'm building a sex dungeon in George's attic, dude.
Yeah, feel free, man.
I'm gonna be a guest on every episode.
There's like a little sprinkler there.
Yeah.
And there's like a tiny little cockroach that's like stuck in there. I'm gonna see you there.
Dude, it's gonna be like Porky's. I'm gonna be sticking my cock through that thing every episode. Oh, Brendan, come over here and suck it, Brendan. Get over here and suck this thing. Damn, dude.
Sean,
Yeah,
do you have
dude.
anything to plug? You got anything coming up or anything like that?
Coming out. When is this coming out?
This is coming out this week, this Thursday.
Oh, cool. Friendly Lounge is coming back.
This Thursday?
First open mic is Thursday.
Oh, nice. Come to
First
Friendly
shows
Lounge
this.
tonight, guys.
First shows this Saturday.
Hell yeah.
Dude, if you say that you saw this on Brendan and George Big Time Podcast, I'm going to charge you an extra $5 to come on. $25. So just keep that in mind. Secret promo code for the George and Brendan show.
Brendan, you got anything coming up?
I'm coming up. What's this coming out? Headlining. I'm
Oh,
headlining.
headliner. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, hit that horn, dude.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang.
I am headlining.
Trap shit.
Oh, dude, is that like Dat Piff drops? Remember like mixtape drop?
That's the only one I got.
Oh, dude, that's sick, dude.
That's pretty awesome.
I got this one too for some reason.
Oh, dude, you gotta hit that drop for it. I might hang and play with that a little bit.
Yeah, October 15th. In Delaware, I'm headlining Kristen Fry Guy's show, Bits and Bites, dude. So
Oh,
please,
yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
it's a big show coming out.
Dude, how much time?
I think I'm doing 20.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
yeah.
An hour and 20 minutes. Insane.
Yeah, an hour and 20 minutes.
Come see Brendan
It's
do an hour and 20
Gonna
minutes.
be mostly crowd work.
Cool. And I have a show on Friday and Saturday. Come see me in Philly. And
Hell yeah.
check out my Instagram. Check out all our you're on Instagram. That's right.
I am.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Instagram. And you can see it below here. And yeah, thanks to everybody. You guys have a great day, morning, whatever
Hell
time you're
yeah.
watching this. And subscribe and listen to our podcast every other Thursday.
Please.
But yeah, you guys are supporting AI if you subscribe.
Yeah. I am AI too. So.
It's George and Brendan's real big
better than I thought. At least it's
time. Yeah, tell your friends, tell your grandma. It's time for George and Brendan's real big time podcast. It's the most important pod in the world.